So it's been 3 months for me training here in Kenya now. So 3 months since I left my regular job. And in this video I go over what I've learned so far and how my training has been. Yeah, heading out for my evening run at the moment. And then after I hit the gym. It's Sunday, so it will be my last run of this week to finish another solid week of 160 kilometers. Let's go!
I moved out of my training complex and started to live in an apartment. There are some nice views out here. It's financially more affordable and I can cook my own meals again. The downside though, I'm also doing my own chores again, like washing my clothes, Kenyan style, by hand. What I learned and did so far? Well, at first I was planning to join one of the many Kenyan groups out here. That didn't work out though.
I approached two coaches at the track. They were both willing to take me into the training group. Only communication was very poor. They never sent me the exact training schedule or the location where they were meeting. One time I got the location and the time where they were meeting for an each run in the afternoon. Only when I showed up, there was nobody there. So that didn't work out.
So I decided to do some long runs with the Kenyans on Saturday and some easy runs in the morning, where there are fixed times and places they meet.
Second reason not to join a Kenyan group might be that their training can be pretty brutal and I have no influence on the training schedule. So sometimes it might get too much on the body and you don't want to get injured here. Or you don't want to get injured in general, of course.
I still video call once a week on a Friday with my coach back home to discuss my main workouts for the week. Besides this, I ran with many professional athletes during my easy runs as well. More than enough training partners out here.
Secondly, I'm not a morning person. This is not something I learned, this is something I already knew. However, the Kenyans start very early. On Mondays and Wednesdays I join them and they start at 6:15. My alarm goes off at 5:40. I just drink some water or some electrolytes with caffeine and then I go off to the meeting point. It's still dark actually outside because it starts to get light at 6:10. So I have to go there in the dark. Yeah, pretty brutal. Also on Saturday we even started earlier before the long run. I woke up at 5 and we were at the meeting point at 5:40. Time to run.
Again,
Hi guys,
I wake up.
this is today Saturday, an early morning,
I wake up.
wake up and going long run. And what about
Me also
telling this Saturday? Early morning or what? Too early?
It's very early, but we're gonna hit the road hard.
Baba, what do you
This
say?
was the same.
Third, to add to this, you feel tired a lot of the days here at altitude and sleep is very important.
I sleep most days an hour during the day as well.
And because we're here at 2300 meters of elevation and there's less oxygen in the air, your body needs more time to recover, especially from harder workouts. Now after almost 3 months at altitude, I definitely feel better adapted, but still there remains a gap between training here and at sea level, which probably is never going away. My easy runs start to feel more easy. However, you still feel, especially when you're pushing and at harder paces, that there is less oxygen available. Now let's have a look at my training schedule, how it went so far. You're gonna see some pretty secret stuff now.
I still track my training in an old school Excel sheet. December was a bit rocky. I got sick one time and an adaptation to the new food and altitude made training not 100% consistent.
I like to stick to my schedule down to the letter. However, it's good to be a bit flexible and I learned over the years to become more flexible as well.
I ran around 140 km average in December. However, from January onward up till now, I'm running 160 kilometers pretty consistently.
I work with a 3-week up and a 1-week down schedule where I try to train consistent over 3 weeks and then take the 4th week the volume a bit down to let the body recover from 3 weeks of consistent training here. And also to stay more consistent over the long term here.
The last week of January, this also gave me the opportunity to race a cross-country race. My long run and workouts are getting more specific, although in March it will get even more specific. I'll do twice a week a big marathon workout, as you can see here, and a short speed session which is supposed to be easy on the body to recover enough for the long run on Saturday. My lactate Pro 2 broke down, by the way, so I'm training again based on feeling.
Luckily, it broke down after I did my lactate test that week. It was a 6-minute progressive test to test how my lactate develops over effort. So I have a pretty good understanding at which effort my threshold is at the moment here.
It's now on its way back to the factory in Germany, in a pretty crappy box, I have to say. There was no good packaging at the post office at all.
I'm getting better adapted and definitely becoming stronger. However, it's hard to tell how much progress I made here at altitude. Um, However, I'm running now also in the mornings on Monday, Wednesday at 4:00 to 4:10 per kilometer pace with the Kenyans, even up to 15 to 20 kilometers, which is becoming more comfortable. And also the fartlek, I can stick more intervals with the Kenyans, so that's a good sign. However, I'm gonna need to train and race back at sea level to really test my shape. So patience is necessary. Besides the running, I also make weekly content here on YouTube, of course. It's nice to share my experience here about the running in Kenya and about different running topics. However, from YouTube, there's not much income, at least at the moment. So it's really a hobby. And also, I of course started my coaching program, which is going pretty well. I'm coaching 5 athletes now around the world.
There's of course still space for more runners to join the program. Training others is a lot of fun, and based on video calls and regular check-ins, it feels I get to know the athletes pretty well and we can make some good progress.
For now, I have 6.5 more weeks to go here in Kenya for my first long training block up here. And next week, I will take it a bit down my volume because I'm also visiting a charity project in Nairobi for 3 days. And after that, I come back for 4 to 5 weeks to train hard. And then I will make my debut on the Rotterdam Marathon in April, of course. Looking forward to that. And if you want to follow my journey towards this marathon, don't forget to hit the subscribe button. And as always, if you still go out there today, have fun and get on the run.